Hello everyone! Today I am going to share with you my October favorites, and I have a lot to share with you as usual. And I'm going to start with the transformation of my look. So I've changed my eyebrows, I've flattened out the shape, I went from brown, from gray, which was what I traditionally liked to use. So yes, I do look a little different, and losing almost 20 pounds definitely helps. I know a lot of you guys have been curious to see if I got any work done while I was in Korea. No, unfortunately, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't have had the time or the downtime. So it's just amazing what weight loss and new eyebrows can do for you, but I hope that gives you some inspiration. Not only have I closed in on my fitness and weight loss goals, I finished my very first series. I know most of you want to see more travel and more Asia exclusive content, so I will be reviewing a lot of the Korea and Japan exclusive makeup that I bought, like Addiction, Suku, Soom, a lot of the Korean stuff that I bought. I will be featuring specifically and exclusively on the blog. So if there are any particular products that I've shown and you want to know more about, please feel free to comment down below and tell me which ones so I can prioritize the order in which I write my reviews. And because I'll be so much more active on the blog and posting left and right, I wanted to encourage you guys to keep up to date with the Blog Lovin' app. And this is just an easy way to stay up to date on all my latest posts. And no, this isn't sponsored. I just really want you guys to stay up to date and read about all the amazing beauty exclusives that I brought home with me these last couple months while I was traveling. The great thing about the Blog Lovin' app is that you can read all of my posts directly from the app, so it's a really convenient way to keep up with all your favorite blogs, and you can save posts so that you can come back and read it later. I know a lot of you guys are already on Blog Lovin' reading my blog because I see all your saves, so thank you so much for going back and reading them when you have time. You don't have to give me your email address, you just go straight to the app and then you'll see all my posts, and then that way you won't miss any exclusive giveaways on the blog. And now let's delve into some skincare because I found a product that has literally changed my life. These are anti-puffiness smoothing eye patches, the best that I've ever used. Hands down. They're definitely the most expensive as well, but they've changed my life. Now that I am halfway to 27, I'm exactly 26 and a half, I have started to see the effects of gravity more and more. I'm starting to see my eye creases and my little fine lines deepen, and I am starting to see a little bit more crow's feet on this side of my eye. So I started freaking out and trying all sorts of different eye creams and eye masks in the last 2 months, and I have to say that the Guerlain eye patches have come out on top. I just wanted to show you the texture. Even though these are used, they have this really jelly texture, super malleable and really comfortable against the eye. I'm trying to use them only once a week, but they make such a huge difference. They make my under eyes look brighter and firmer, and I feel like the effects last more than a day. I don't feel like the wrinkles are quite as noticeable, so I absolutely have fallen in love with these Guerlain eye patches, and they work really well for traveling. They have this sealed packaging, so you could pop them in the refrigerator, you could pop them into your travel bag. You don't have to be afraid of it leaking or ripping. If you're looking for pretty dramatic results and you haven't found an eye product that can moisturize, that can firm and brighten, I highly recommend these. Again, I know the price is a little prohibitive, but seriously, they will change your life because I am obsessed. Now for something a little bit more affordable. I've been loving the Clarins Water Comfort One Step Cleanser with essential peach water, and I love peaches. This truly smells like peaches, and it's a really gentle formula for washing your face in the morning. So because my skin is dry and I don't like it when it looks flaky, I've been using this instead of washing my face with water and cleanser. I just douse the cotton pad in this formula and I gently wipe down my face. I just think that this formula is amazing because it's gentle, it smells good, so it's really refreshing in the mornings, and it doesn't sting or burn when I put it accidentally near my eye. So I highly recommend this, and as you can see, I've used up almost all of it. This is definitely my favorite Clarins product. It doesn't leave a sticky residue like a lot of the ones that I've tried. Even some of the Korean ones that I bought tend to do that, but this one just leaves my skin clean and smooth and happy. Now for SK2's Facial Treatment Essence, and I just had to show you this amazing limited edition holiday blue hummingbird bottle, but that's not the reason why I'm including it in my favorites. I actually wanted to give you a few you tips on how to use this signature product because I actually don't use it the way a lot of you might. I use Kogendo's organic cotton, and in the mornings after washing my face and using toner, I'll go ahead and douse this cotton pad from corner to corner to corner in this essence. So what you're going to do is create a DIY mask, aka mummy face. And I know it looks scary, and I've shown pictures on Snapchat. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, it's Raeview, just like my YouTube channel. But after dousing the cotton in the essence, you want to split it apart into a few layers. And the reason why you want to douse from corner to corner to corner to corner is because if you don't, it actually frays and then it doesn't stick to your face as well. So even if you feel like you're wasting product, you're really not. I promise you'll get better results with your cotton and your face mask if you soak every single corner. Now, another way to use FTE, which I have never shared before, is to use it after the facial treatment mask. So I love this mask, but for some reason it just doesn't wear well under makeup. You have to remove it carefully without ruining the effects of the treatment, but making sure that it doesn't pill under your makeup. In order to do this, again, douse cotton with the FTE, and then after you take the mask off, you use this to wipe your face, so that way the treatment stays in the skin. You're not wiping all that hard work and that money down the drain. And what the FTE on the cotton pad will do is press that treatment deeper into your skin and help to seal in that moisture, but remove the excess so that you don't see pilling under your makeup. It makes your skin feel smoother, not as sticky to the touch. I know a lot of you guys just pour it into your palms and put it on your face like I do with the LXP, but I think these two tips that I just shared with you make this facial treatment essence indispensable in my routine, even if I don't use it the standard way. Now for brushes. Wayne Goss released his anniversary edition with pink lasered handles, and I absolutely love the new rendition of brush number 1. So here is the original, and this is the new version. It's about 3 times the size of the original, and I feel like it is a little softer on the skin. And although he recommends you use these to apply liquid foundation, what I've discovered is that they work the best for powder, and more specifically, they work best with powder foundation. So a lot of times when you use a big fluffy powder brush, you can add too much product to the skin. When you use smaller brushes like these, especially the kind that have a mix of synthetic and natural fibers, it blends much better and much more seamlessly. When you target areas that are especially oily, like around your nostrils, on your chin, between your eyes, you get the most complete coverage, but the most undetectable finish as well. Even though I love Chikuhodo brushes, we all know they cost an arm and a leg. So they're great tools, but I think especially if you're a beginner and you don't want to build a collection, you just want just a few brushes to make your life easier, then try Wayne's. Now I know I talked about this beauty in my last video, my top 5 powders, but I had to talk about it again because this thing is selling out like hotcakes. It's already sold out on Sephora, it's back ordered on Nordstrom, Saks just put it up, so I figured this would be the perfect time to talk about it again before it's completely gone. This is the Guerlain Pearls, the Meteorites Pearls for Holiday 2015, and it comes in this beautiful sphere packaging. It looks like a Christmas ornament, and it has this beautiful inlay with an ombre top. Now this is $80 versus the standard Meteorite Pearls, which are $62. So basically you're paying more for the packaging as well as the design of the pearls, but I do think it's worth it because there's a mirror inside the lid, and not only are you getting regular pearls, you are getting star shapes. So I know that sounds kind of silly because, I mean, you don't really need stars as long as you get the pearly soft focus effect that meteorites are known for, but it's just so cute. How could you not want them, right? I figured I would buy a backup because of the twist off packaging. It's a lot more stable for travel, I think, as opposed to the tins which just have a pull off lid, but I really do like the way this feels more secure. And next up we have the lipstick that I'm wearing today. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Last Cherry Matte Revolution lipstick, and these are new additions to my makeup wardrobe, but I had tried previously her 2 limited editions in Miss Kensington and a tomato red. The reason why I love Lost Cherry and recommend it is because it's not a true red. It's a great mix of raspberry and red, so on my complexion collection. It actually pulls a little bit more pink, although it might look more red on camera. Many of you have heard me rave about the Christian Louboutin matte formula, and it's really awesome, but it's $90 a pop, whereas these are much more affordable. They're under the $40 range, and so that makes them even less expensive than Tom Ford's matte lip colors, which are also great for dry lips. I feel like they wear really well, they don't break down during the day, and Lost Cherry, again, is my favorite of the 5 that I have tried. I also have Amazing Grace and Sexy Sienna, which I will wear and post pictures of on Instagram, so definitely follow instagram.com/Raeview to see more updates on these amazing matte lipsticks. But definitely give them a try. Beautylish stocks all the colors, and I do think that for a matte lipstick at this price point, Charlotte Tilbury's are as good as it gets. And as always, thank you guys so much for your support. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. And so if you have any further questions about the products or more skincare related questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I will do my best to get back to you. See you next time. Bye.